Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. So I've been doing a little bit too much yesterday and today, so we're wearing this one today, if I have the patience for it. I get annoyed with this one. It's just, I don't like it. But we are gonna do some crafting, and I just want to recommend this. I bought this Fanta Peach, and it's delicious. Okay, so I figured we're gonna do 2 pages again today. And I want to use these that we did, these stamps that we colored in. We did them in a few different ways. So I'm going to do a few more because I have stamped a few more. And we're going to use them as decorations for little notebooks like this. And we're also going to do some cards and some things. So I just wanted to show you what I've done on a few of them. So this is the original stamp. So I have it here in black and here in brown, just on regular copy paper. Here I have it on some brown paper, stamped in brown. So I haven't colored them in yet. Here, I think we did this one in the last video, and I used different stamp pads. So we used green and brown and red around this one. And then here is one that I colored in, and I used fine liners and crayons on this one. So here's the next stamp. These are on notebook paper. I did a black stamp, and I did a brown stamp that I cut out, and then I did on packaging paper. Difficult to pick things up. So I did these 2 birds. This one I gave a background, but kept the branch, kind of just went in with a little black fine liner on the branch. Otherwise I kept it pretty much as it is in the stamp, like that. And I really colored in the bird and gave it a background to give it a lot of color pop. This way it's very nice to rip out. Here I just colored in the bird and the branch for this one. And I'm gonna zoom in instead of lifting everything up. So these 3 still need some coloring. Here's another bird that I stamped. So this one I stamped, and I went in with crayons and fine liner and cut it out. And it's so pretty, it's so cute. And you can use any colors you want. You can make them colorful, like really like neon green, neon pink, neon yellow. Just make them as bright as you want. So here I stamped with brown on notebook paper and black on packaging paper. And then we have this guy. I don't have one that's colored in. I have one that's cut out, and I really like the look of it. And I stamped on notebook paper in different inks, like that, and then cut them off just a little bit. And then you can either leave the space around it, and I like the unevenness, but you can also rip or cut them out even more to kind of get this, and you can color them in. And then we have this stamp. I do have one smaller, but it kind of drowned on me here. Kind of drowned. It's like super tiny. I might have put it somewhere else. So then we have this guy. This one's fussy cut out. Here we have it on packaging paper. And here we have it on notebook paper. And here's in the center of packaging paper with black. Just using different type of stamp pads makes a big difference. I showed you in the previous video where I used multiple stamp pads for doing one stamp, and I used red and green and yellow and green, and it just gives a lot of difference. But you can also color them in. Oops, cat hair. I get so much cat hair everywhere right now. You can also color them in with this one I did with fine liner. Crayons are nice too. Here I have leaves. I figured leaves and nature would work fine. So this leaf I use some green and some, what was that one called? It's honey, wild honey is the one. And this one is brown, and then I use 2 green ones. And when I cut them out, it's kind of tricky because the leaves are so thin. So here I lost 1 leaf, and here I lost quite a few leaves, but you can't really tell unless you know what the original one is. So it's kind of a bamboo leaf. Oh, here is the small one that I was looking for. And where is the one that I painted in? I have another one. It's very small. It's round. Oh, there it is. Come on. I'm very fumbly when my hand is hurting, so sorry about that. So that's the little one. So I'm gonna use these and kind of decorate the book and also decorate a few of these things. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I picked out these 4 that I'm gonna color in. I'm gonna use crayons for a lot of the colors. I did that for these 2, but I'm gonna start out with a black fine liner. I'm just gonna use one of these kids' little markers, and because these are so waxy, this won't stay on if I do it afterwards. So I'm gonna go in and do the eyes, and maybe some black details. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna go in and do the eyes. So let's zoom in. Let's move you guys a little bit. There we go. So I'm left-handed, and it's kind of tricky to actually show what I'm doing because my hand wants to get in the way. So let's see here. So this bird is looking upwards. So I'm just gonna do... Now this black one gets really thick if I press down, so I'm really gently just kind of coloring it in like that. I like that. I do want to do some orange feet to this one, so I'm actually gonna grab, oops, dropping pens. So I'm gonna do some orange feet with the fine liner. These are also some kids' pen that are really cheap. I'm just gonna color in the feet. Let's do the beak orange too. Like that. Maybe like that. I would like a fine liner. And I'm gonna do the same for these, at least the eyes. I don't know what color the feet are gonna be yet, but I'm gonna do the eyes because those are black for all of the birds here. So I'm just kind of, I'm leaving a little thing to kind of leave it a little sparkle in the eyes. And I want that. Like so. Like so. Let's do another little eye. And I'm going to continue to do the eyes on the other 2. Okay, so now I colored in the eyes and the feet of all of them. I used the brown pen for this one, pencil, my little Hogwarts pencil, for this one, and black, yellow, and orange feet. Now I'm thinking about the beaks. So this one got orange beak, and I'm thinking this one will get yellow beak because it has yellow feet. Also did nostrils to all of them. And since we have the stamp underneath, it doesn't become super bright yellow. And I'm thinking this one will get a yellow beak too, and I'm using a different yellow pencil because fine liner marker there. What are we doing with this one? I'm thinking maybe a brownish beak. It has brown feet and it's on brown paper. Let's give it a brownish beak. Yeah, we color it in like so. There we go. And let's color them in. So you can use bird books and so on for inspiration on what colors they're gonna have, or you know. Now I'm just gonna go for it, you know, just grab a pencil, crayon, sorry, I'm gonna use crayons. I have them right here, some of my crayons, and I'm actually gonna go in with a metallic crayon. It's not super metallic, but I'm just gonna start with that, just to give it a bit of color, just to make it pop a little bit. I'm going in on the wing, and I'm also gonna do a little bit on the chest, not too much, just a little bit. What are we gonna do next? We can grab a browner crayon, and let's do a little bit like that, and give it. I'm gonna keep it brown there. Let's give it a brown head too, like so. There. Shall we go in with, I'm gonna do a darker brown here, kind of like that. And I want some yellow, I think, around the eyes, and I'm gonna make it a little bit darker shade here, a little bit darker here too. Now let's do the little branches sitting on. Like that, maybe. I want to do some more. Let's do a little bit of yellow here, like so. Maybe give it a little bit of yellow. Let's add in some yellow here too, something like that. There it is. And I'm thinking a very bright green background here. No, not really feeling. Yeah, well, maybe. Let's add. I think I prefer this green. Let's go in here. You don't have to make a background, but I like it because you can just rip around it. And let's go. And there. Just give it a little bit color around it, like so. Let's make it a bit like so. There we go. And there we have one. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to kick you. There we have a little bird. So I'm gonna color in the other ones, and I'm just picking colors. For this one I picked a lot of blue, as you can see. No, you can't see because it's off screen. There, this one I picked a lot of blue, and you can just go in with any color. Let's do this one, very bright. So how about we hop in with some red here for the head. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see. And let's put some red on the chest here too, like so. And let's give it a bit of yellow here and around the eye, something like that. There we go. Shall we do something for the wing there? Let's make some. Let's grab the metallic one for the wing again. And let's give it a little bit of a green area too, because why not? Just to make it very colorful and happy. Like something like that, maybe. And we have the space here, so let's go, oops, let's go in with the yellow. There, now we have a very colorful bird. And we have the background there again, and I'm gonna go in with the dark green here. So I don't want to cut this part off because it's very tricky when you have like little like here you have the branch. It's very easy to bend it or break it. So I'm keeping this part and I'm giving it a little bit of background. So we have a very colorful bird there. Very happy, colorful bird. So I'm gonna paint these or crayon, well, I guess painting with crayon. We'll color them in. I'm gonna color these two in and I'll be right back. Okay, so I painted the birds and I ripped these two out a little bit. I started to place them on some notebooks. This one I'm gonna go around with brown vintage photo. This lid looks disgusting, but it's just glue, just a lot of glue on top there. So I'm just going in and I want a really sharp edge, sharp color, not the kind of faded one. I want a sharper one, and therefore I'm going in with the ink pad directly. Yes, I am. Inky binky bink. And we're doing some inky binky bow. There we go. Inky binky bow. There we go. Yes. Okay. Let's go with that. Why not? Okay. There. Now we have our little bird. I think I'm gonna do some green inking on the edges of this one. Where's my green ink pad? Oh, it's there. So I'm doing the green ink on this one. Oh, it's not really, yeah. Okay, I like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Inky binky bink. Are you an inker or not? I kind of ink everything. And some journals I really, you know, just to do something different, I try not to ink, but I can't resist right now. I just really wanna ink. The ink urge is strong today. Let's do another round to make it a slightly darker. Let's press it in a little bit. So I'm kind of bending the paper a little bit more. There we go. I like that. Oh yeah, there. I like that. I like that. Okay. I should probably zoom out a little bit and move you slightly. Okay, so now we have our little birds. I haven't cut these out yet because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. So I'm keeping them over there. So I'm gonna start with, I have these little notebooks that I made from scrap paper and just some pretty paper on top, and here's again just some scrap paper folded up and sewn together like this. So I'm gonna put this bird there and I'm gonna put this bird there, I think. So let's start with that. Grabbing my glue. Yes, I lost the tip of my glue bottle. It's supposed to look like that, but I lost the tip there on this one, so it's a bit wider stream of glue, so than I would like, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I want to make sure. There we go. I will put it over there. And I'm gonna grab my little rag here. And since I inked the edges and the glue is wet, it's gonna spread a little bit. And you can also enhance that by taking a Q-tip or something and with a little bit of water, just a little damp. Actually, I think it could work with a wet wipe, just gently, just kind of spreading it out a little bit. Yeah, There. Spreading the ink out a little bit, giving it a bit of an aura. I like that. Okay. And let's glue this bird on here. Let's glue, 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 glue. Do, do, do. I think this will be okay. I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit. And there we have a little bright bird. I really like the colors on this bright bird. And I'm gonna just smear the colors a little bit. With crayons, it's glue. With crayons, you can just rub hard on them and you can kind of smear them out a little bit and make it a bit shinier. I like that. So we have two little notebooks here that we can use for our journal. So I'm going to put them aside. Now we need to make some little cards and tags, and I have the round thing here. I used some scraps, just cut out the book page, glued dyed paper on the back side, and used scrap on this side. So it's kind of thick. Shall we use this bird maybe in the center here? I feel it needs something underneath. Do I have, I think I have some doilies. Hang on. Okay, I found some doilies here. I think I'm going to use the silver one. I'm working on a silver journal too, so I'm going to put that one away for the silver journal. Are we going to do... No. I want white. Will this be okay? Oops, not that one. This one. Yeah, this could work. This could work. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna glue the doily down first, and we're gonna do the inky binky bee. Not inky. What am I saying? Glue, 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 glue. So I'm just gonna glue the doily down and then the bird on top. Okay, so it's glued down, and I'm starting to think maybe we should add some leaves to this, right? Because and I also really want to do an outline to the bird because it's kind of blending in a bit too much in the background. So I'm thinking these leaves. I haven't taken this one off yet, the little metallic stem here. There we go. Let's move that. And I think I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna do this. Yes, we're gonna add leaves because it's a lot of... I like leaves. And I like the kind of 3D effect. Yes, it bulks up the journal quite a lot, but it's worth it. I believe it's worth it. There, and let's put the orange one on top here. I need more leaves. I'm running out of leaves and flowers. I thought I had a ton of these, but I'm really running out. I couldn't use... I use them a lot. I love nature. I love using leaves. And using dried leaves, they get so crumbly. So laminating them is a good tip. Laminating your dried flowers or dried leaves and then cut them out. You can use them as danglies and stuff. Makes them hold a bit better there. And I'm kind of pressing it down so it's less bulky, but it still keeps the relief pattern. Yes. And I'm gonna go yeah, I'm gonna outline this, and I'm not gonna use black. I'm gonna use gray. It's kind of a darker gray. And let's see how well this outline goes. And I'm just gonna do it a little bit sketchy, kind of. Not sketchy in the strange way. I'm just doing little tiny moves. That way, it's not strict line. It's more And I'm leaning it because it gets very shiny from the window, so I'm leaning it so I can see better. Like little tiny moves like this. So it doesn't become just a blobby line. Kind of gives it a bit more lifelike, feathery look. And I'm going in here doing a little bit of marking like so, and let's do underneath here too. There we go. And let's do a little shadow under the wing here, and a little bit more shadow here under the bird. And let's give the branch a bit shadow here where the bird is sitting. Let's make it darker here where the bird is shadowing the branch. There we go. I think we're gonna do, really doesn't want to stick due to the crayons being so waxy, but it gives a little bit of extra stuff anyway. There, I think that's a bit better. Could be nice actually to do white outline, but I don't really have one that's good to use. So there we have a little card. So I'm gonna put this aside, and I inked green around the edges, so I like that. Let's do another little card or tag. I do have some little, let's use this. Here we have, we can make a little tag kind of with that. And I want, again, we're gonna use these guys. This is very shiny, waxy kind. Oh, let's use this one for this. And we can cut off the stuff that kind of sticks out. And we can use a word. What do you think? Let's use this one. Let's use this one. So let's, sorry, I got some glue here. There. Okay, now we go. Let's glue this down. Let's, come on. Blop, 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 blop. Blop, blop, blop. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put it like that way. We don't have to cut that much of the tail off the bird. Maybe we just fold it on the other side. Oops. There we go. Let's fold this over. Oops, got some glue. I have ink and glue on my fingers, so now I managed to get some glue, inky glue on there too. So let's see if I can. There we go. Drying it off, and I need some more glue under this part here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And we need a little word or something. There we go. Oh no, there. I'm good at getting glue on everything. Let's kind of wipe the fingers down. Oh, I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. Glue, glue everywhere. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go find a word and I'll be right back. Okay, seeking words or text or something can be very frustrating. Look at this. It's a piece of cake. It's a snap. What? What's... What? A man is not old as long as he's seeking something. Okay, well, okay. No advice, no approval, I like it. What? But the colors work so nicely with this one. I mean, I'm looking at the white here and I'm feeling it's a bit too white. I can ink it up, but so I'm kind of testing a few things here and I'm looking at these because color-wise, these would look awesome on this one. But finding something that works is, cute. Only bags under eye. I did. Why are you doing this to me? Do you find it easy to get good words like these bought stuff? I prefer doing my own, but my typewriter. The band is used up, so I need a new the ink band that goes around in the typewriters. So I need a new one for that. But I'm just gonna try and find something. Okay, so these 4 things are what we made. A dear beautiful summer morning, words of love and gratitude with my friend over a cup of tea. I like that. So I was thinking of lining it with red, but I'm not gonna do that. So now these 4 little thingies need somewhere to go in the little journal that is getting, oops, dropping stuff as always. So let's see, what are we gonna do? I want let's use this page because we have a text page here. We need a place to write. Let's add in a pocket. I have some ready-made pockets here that I have some more over here. Where did I put them? I have more pockets. I made pockets. We have that one and we have, oops, I made a ton of these. Where are they? We have the green one, we have some brown ones, and I have, where did it go? I made a lot of brown thick craft paper. Oh, I have a lot of tag bases also. Did I put it in this? I'm sorry. I did put... I'm sorry, I should have looked them up. Anyway, let's use what we have. I did make a lot of corner pockets and stuff out of brown cardstock, and now they are missing. Very strange. Very strange. But I feel maybe this would work, or this one. No, I think this one would go, because I don't want to use this, is too Eastery. But I feel this one would go better on the paper that's on that side, so I'm going to use it on something that goes well on this side. I like the look of that. We are seeing some of the... Ooh, you can't see anything. Sorry, I forgot again. I zoomed up too much. Welcome to my chaos. There we go. That's better. So you can see some of the blue back here. So I want something a bit... This is light green. Let's use this one. It's kind of neutral. Yeah. I think this one will go great here. I want a little bit of lace hanging down here, so I'm gonna grab some white lace or string or something from my there. Yes, this will go nicely there. So I'm gonna glue this down first. So we're doing a little U here, going down one side. We're going at the bottom here. Da, da, da. Yeah, I can draw. I can make straight lines. Sure. Let's pretend anyway. So I'm gonna put it about here-ish. There we go. There we go. There we go. And now, since this one is very thick fabric, I'm gonna use quite a lot of glue to get it to stick. So let's do this first, and then glue, 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 glue. There we go. And this side, this top, and there we go. Scissor, scissor, where did you go? I just used you. There you are, hiding. And I'm gonna leave a little bit. There we go. There we have a little floofy hanging down. So there we have our little pocket. Gonna let that sit just a little. Okay, so now I put in some things. This one we just made. I have this little card with a feather pen, quill, I think you call them. And then we have this postcard here. And since we see the blue on this page a bit back, I think this one fits nicely. Plus it has the vintage feel of this one. So I feel it fits really nicely in here. So that one. And then the quill. And then we have this flower. And I think we're going to decorate the pocket with one of these birds. And I'm thinking that bird or that bird. And I think we're going to go with this one that has a bit of yellow, because we have kind of the same colors on those birds. So let's see if we can get some little extra glue on here. And let's put this down. And there we go. There, I think. There we go. We have a little flower there. Just a little discreet decoration. Should we put something else on this side? Maybe we put a little bit more lace on this side. Just a little bit there, maybe. I think so. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna add some glue here. And let's glue, 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 glue. Like that. And yeah, let's go with this. And there we go. And scissor. Where did you go? Scissor. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. We have our little, I kind of want something in the corner here. I want something here. Bird stamp. Yeah, let's put that. It's a stamp with a bird on. I got it on a letter yesterday. This little stamp. And just put it on there. Oh, that Fanta is making me a bit burpy. I don't drink soda that often due to that. I get very burpy from it. But this one is really good. So if you can find peach Fanta, I highly recommend it. It was really good. It was really, really good. There we go. So we have put one of them in. I also, while I was waiting for that to dry, I also found all the other pockets that I pre-made. So let's find another place for the other three things we made. So let's, we should have something more with writing on. We have here, we have some more writing on. Shall we do a long, let's use, so we have this, let's do, no, I want a bigger one. Shall we do this one? Yeah, I think we're doing that. We're doing this. Let's do this one. Ooh, wobbly, 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 wobbly. Yeah, there we go. That should be sticking down. Whoa. Let's do. What? There we go. And I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit. Be right back. How about we decorating them with this little lace ribbon here? I usually cut this down in like small little pieces, and I kind of use it as what's the word here I'm looking for? Like little not decoupage. I keep saying decoupage. That's not what I mean. Appliques. I think these are really pretty to use for that. This way up. And I think we're gonna go on this side here. On the side here is what we're gonna do. And I'm doing this. Oh, I got hair there. A little bit of hair, and we're going. I have kicked you because you moved. Quite a lot of glue. There we go. And let's put you on top here. Oops. Yes. Okay. So there we go. Let's press it. There we go. Nope. Need some more glue. Oops. I'm losing hair. My cat is losing hair. There's hair everywhere. I've been packing. I sell secondhand stuff too, and every single package there's cat hair going with it. And since I use in order for the items not to get wet, I use plastic, one of those recycled plastic emailing bags, and there's just cat hair. It's getting static, like electricity static, and it's everywhere. Okay, so we have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. Which one do we want in here? That one or that one? I'm feeling this one because the green in the map there. We also have some red there, and I think this one will go very nicely in here. Let's see. I haven't glued it down. No, I haven't. I think this. Shall we have something else in there? I'm flipping through. I have this little thing here with ready-made stuff. Just flipping through a little bit. Maybe we take this one. It's just a little card here. I think we put that one behind here because it has a bit of blue, and we have the blue there. So I think we're gonna go there. So we need another pocket. I've been also thinking about, I found these two papers and they fit really nicely in this one. And I'm thinking of sewing them in between the signatures here. Just putting one slightly higher and one slightly lower. So that's just something I'm thinking about. So I haven't made a decision on that yet. Let's do, I want another pocket. Next time we're doing belly bands, but today we're doing pockets. Let's use, now this one is very, fragile is the word I'm looking for here. Let's use this one. And then we can use this one, because they fit very nicely on this side. So I'm going to use this card, what am I saying? This pocket. There we go. It was a background to an Easter card, but I didn't need it in the end, so I just cut off the side. Hang on. Why are you? Let's move you a bit. There we go. So this. There we go. There we go. Should we put a little? We should put bird on here. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. And we're ripping this off. And we rip it. Something like that. Let's ink the edges. Let's go this way and we ink the other edges. Okay, so here we have it. So this one, and really matches very nicely. We have the brown there, we have the brown there, we have the birds are matching, and then we have the green and everything. Very matchy there. And then we have this bird card. And it says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but in Swedish. But ignore that. I think it's kind of matchy everything here. So yeah, very matchy. So now we have this guy. This guy needs to go somewhere. Actually would look nice here in this pocket. So we have two, but I think two notebooks in the same. It's kind of much, maybe. So what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you? Thinking, looking. There we have already a notebook. Oh, look, empty. So let's put this one in, and I'm gonna leave this on the outside. I think that would look great. Let's put you here to hold this down. So there we go. Am I missing something? I feel like. So we did this. Oh, yes, that one. And we have. Oops, these are coming out. What else do we do today? I feel like we're missing one. Did we do not one more? Or am I forgetting something? We have that one. I like this. This is pretty. I'm kind of happy with this one so far. It's going nice. Oh, we have that one, and then we have. Come on. Oh, look at this. We have this one and then this one almost. Well, there are a few pages in between. It's not together. Okay, we're good. But this one needs a bird on it. Don't you think? This one really needs another bird on it. We can take this guy. Maybe add this guy on top. Or something that I cut out. I have a lot of cutouts. We have all these. And all of these that are kind of smaller cutouts. But I think this size could work because this is kind of a big pocket. But I want different colors. Maybe that. No. I want a bird looking this way, so I'm thinking that could be nice. This is a tree crawler, so it should be a bit like that. Oh, that could work. Then we have a Bluetooth. That one's cute too. That one's really cute. I love these little birds. Have this wrong way. I want it to look that way. So here. Yes, I like that one too. That one's looking the wrong way. Oh, look at that. No. Okay, let's go with the first one we thought. This one. Let's go with this one. And I'm gonna cut away the name there. I sometimes keep the name on when it's next to it. So scissors. Okay, what's wrong with my scissor today? It's escaping me. It's escaping me. I'm gonna do this, and let's glue this on. And I think we're gonna do a slight angle like that, like that. I think that would be good. And let's. I was about to say ink it up, but I meant glue it. And let's get glue all the way to the edges. There we go. There we go. There. There we go. And let's put you down. So I want there. Using my little rag here. Oh, sliding, pushing too hard. Oh goodness, it's sliding around. There we go. There we go. I kind of want to outline it a bit. Outline the bird a bit. So I'm going to use a green, kind of an olive green one. So let's go around the bird. Giving it a bit of an outline. There we go. I think we did kind of good today, actually. Kind of happy with the progress. So are we gonna, yeah, we're gonna finish this journal together. And I think we're gonna do belly bands next time, because I don't really have that many belly bands in it yet. And I don't want pockets on every page, just pocket after pocket. That could be fun too. Make a journal with only pockets, different kind of pockets. That could be fun. But so next video we're going to do some belly bands, and we're going to do some bigger cards. I have some I want a bit more green here, make it stand out a little bit more. Let's do kind of like there we go, just kind of adding. Oh, we can. Oh, like I did some birds on in another journal where I added a lot of green around it, kind of like a little extra. There we go, and we go there, and we go there, and we're gonna do it tighter down here, and we go. Sorry, I'm shading, but the other pages want to hop in like that. So let's go wider here, just because we can, to create a bit of a more life, to not make it the same all the way, just to make it a bit different. There we go. Something like that. There we go. I like that. I like that. It makes me happy. Okay, so we made that too. Okay, so now I'm gonna go rest my hand, and hopefully we use this guy next time, and this guy. And I think we had one more. There we are. these guys that are drawn, and we have a lot of cutouts and stuff still. And I also made some bases for cards. We have quite a few of those actually that just escaped. I put them right next to me and now they're already missing. They're kind of big. Anyway, I hope you guys got some inspiration from this. Don't forget to pick out your stamps and just use them. You can make them look so different. You can make the same stamp over and over and over and make every bird look different, or every flower or mushroom or whatever you're choosing to stamp. And this one is getting kind of thick, but it's gonna get a lot thicker before we're done. And again, next time, let's do belly bands. So I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. See you.